This is our AdMech kill team that we're using today. So for my leader, I have a Vanguard Alpha with Phosphor Blast Pistol and Power Sword. For my first specialist, this will be a Vanguard Gunner with Plasma Calver, and that is a Sniper. For Specialist 2, which is a Zealot, will be a Rustalker Princeps with Transonic Razor and Coreclaw. And then for Specialist 3, which is my Comms, is going to be a Scryer Vanguard, Radium Carbine and Omni Spec. Then for my regular guys, I have one Skarn Rustalker with Transonic Razor and Cordclaw. I then have two Skitarii Vanguard Radium Carbines there, and then I've got a Vanguard Gunner with Plasma Calver as well. And that is my AdMech kill team.
So this is my 98 points kill team of Tau stealth suits basically. So to start off with, we have a Tau suit Shazray with a Fusion Blaster, Target Lock, Marker Light and Leader Specialist, that's marker number 6. We then have a Pathfinder, just a normal one on his own. A second Pathfinder with a Pulse Carbine, Marker Light, and he'll be my Sniper Specialist. I should mention the other Pathfinder also has a Pulse Carbine. We then have a normal Stealth Suit with a Burst Cannon. Then we have my Stealth Suit with marker number 1, which is my Comm Specialist, Burst Cannon. And my Stealth Suit with marker number 2, which is my Heavy Specialist, Burst Cannon. With that, let's crack on. This is the battle map we're playing on today for this kill team. Now we're playing Sweeping Clear, which has 4 objectives. Now we kind of customised where we wanted to place them a little bit. So we've got objective 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now they're not at their equal distances that you would expect, but that's possibly because, well, where they were actually placed, it didn't really fit how we set up the terrain. So we're kind of happy with this. Either way though guys, that is how it looks. What we are going to do is crack on with our scouting phase. On to the scouting phase. Let's see what we get. Ross, go first.
So this is my one here. I have decided to plant traps. Now usually I disarm traps because I felt the wrath of this from Rob before, but I think with your mobility this is going to be a great advantage.
So kind of thought you'd probably do that. So I've gone for disarm.
Okay.
So scouting phase done. So we're going into our greatest and least strategic advantage. Now the deployment zones is this corner and that corner. So Ross, why don't you go ahead and roll 2d6, see what you get.
2d6.
3.
Nope.
So 4. So Tau will get greatest strategic advantage. And you know what? I'm going to choose that corner over there. So finished up the deployments. So I've got my leader out back there on his own. Then I have a normal stealth suit. We have my heavy stealth suit, my Sniper Pathfinder, normal Pathfinder, and my Comms stealth suit down there as well. So yeah, Ross, talk me through yours next.
So yeah, I have a Rustalker here. I have one of my Vanguard Radium Carbines. I have my Specialist here, who is my Princeps Rustalker. I have a Sniper Specialist Vanguard with for Plasma Calver, regular Radium Carbine Vanguard, Comm Specialist Vanguard with Omni Spec, regular Plasma Calver on a Vanguard, and a leader in the back because he really does want to be killed.
Okay, so with that guys, it's now time for us to see who will get initiative in battle round 1.
Okay.
So Ross, why don't you go ahead and roll?
Yeah. 5.
So 5 for the AdMech, and the Tau will seize initiative. Right, so battle round 1 for Tau, see what we do. Not much to really do except for try and kill some models, get in a better position. But Ross?
Yep, so I'm going to activate Shroud Sam for my Canticles of the All Messiah. It means that if I'm covered, I believe I get a further -1 to it, which is excellent.
Let's crack on. So this whole blob is kind of moved on together, trying to just stick together as a defense team. And obviously my leader is readied up, but that's all I've done. Big movement and a big ready. Ross, what have you done over here?
So in terms of this, I have sort of tried to go and isolate David's leader. I have my Sniper Specialist over here, who is slightly moved. I couldn't really move him more because of just movement. Got my Comm Specialist there's moved, I've got a Radium Carbine that's moved, and another Plasma Calver has moved as well. I've advanced my Rustalker Princeps, I think it's Zealot, and then I've got a Radium Carbine that's readied here. I've got my Leader Specialist, who's not going to do anything, he's just going to hide, staying there. He's readied but can't do much, but I will attempt a charge here as well. Going to go against 2 of your guys, because you're going for greater goods. Yeah. So my Rust Stalker is going to try and make this charge as a 10-inch charge straight into those two stealth suits.
At the front, yeah?
Yep.
So obviously they're getting their 2 natural overwatches, which gives me 8 shots with the 2 burst cannons. For greater good with this specialist here, giving me yet another 4 shots. And I will actually, for greater good with my sniper specialist Pathfinder, using his pulse carbine, and I will also use for greater good with this guy here for another 2 pulse carbine shots.
Oh my.
Now these 2 I will have to roll separately, as I will reroll 1s for that sniper. So I'm just going to put that to the side for now. As these are all the same profile, strength 5, AP dash, strength 1, and they're all going to be hitting the same, I'm just going to roll this together, if you don't mind.
Yep.
So this is the non-sniper pile, looking for 6s, and I've got 14 shots here. So we only get 1, we get 2 so far. And then the sniper himself, adding his overwatch, nothing, and it was 2s. So 2 go through.
Yep.
This will be strength 5, what's your toughness?
Toughness 3.
So 3s to wound. For no wounds. You've only got 2 wounds, so even if I was to command point one of them, and you save it, I don't get to go to injury table anyway.
No.
So I'm just going to leave it.
Cool. 10-inch charge.
You nailed it.
At the start of my turn, I get to omnispec one of my guys. So basically, this plasma caliber at the front is going to ignore the cover of the stealth suit here.
So my leader is going to do his first ready action. So change into fire. And he's going to shoot your closest ranger, or vanguard, sorry, with the plasma caliber out front. To go for your specialist, it'll be too much, 2 penalties I'm taking there. I'll go for your guy at front, so it's obscurity and shout slam, so -2 to hit with my fusion blaster. Hitting on 5s. So we fail. I'm probably not going to use any other command points this phase for anything else, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'll just use a command point. So we don't hit.
So I really only have 1 ready to really resolve. My leader is nowhere in range of anything. So it's going to be this guy here who's going to target your leader over there. Loads of minuses, obscured, long range, and also stealth suit. Means a -3, bringing to 6s to hit. For none.
Going to activate this Pathfinder here, my sniper specialist, and he's going to markerly up Ross's plasma caliber at the front, which he's omnispecing my leader.
Yep.
So I believe it's within half range.
Okay, what's your range?
36.
Yep.
Yep, definitely. That's half range is 18.
Okay.
So it's half range. You are obscured,
yep.
So it's -1, meaning I'm 5s to hit, but I will get to reroll 1s.
Yeah, and Shard Sam will mean it's -1 again.
So 6s to hit then?
Yep.
Nothing.
Some guy at the front with plasma caliber is gonna go next. So I really wish this was my sniper, but unfortunately it's not. He is currently omnispec, so I ignore your cover, and he's within half range, which will mean I only get the -1 to hit from your stealth suit. However, I am going to use my comm specialist ability to add +1 to hit, so that brings it back to 3s, and then I'm going to add Animate Tactical, and I believe it is the Protector Doctrine Imperative, which means he's now going to be 2s to hit, which is very, very handy. So I'm 2s to hit, no reroll 1s, and even though his additions, still a 1 will slay him. So don't roll 1, don't roll 1. I'll take 2s, and I'm going to supercharge.
So he's
dead. Resolve the attack though.
Okay.
So I do hit. And what's your toughness?
4.
4, so it's going to be 2s to wound. So it does wound. You will get -3 to your save.
Nope, no save.
No save. Yep, so it causes 2 damage. So that finalizes your wound. So I do get 2 results. It's going to be 4s because I ignore the cover.
Don't think that works though for the injury table.
For omnispec on the injury table as well.
Is that what it says?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
So yeah,
he's out of action then. Okay, so this Pathfinder here is now going to activate, and he's going to forgo his marker lights. It's just not really worth it at the moment. And we are going to be shooting 2 shots. It'll be 6s to hit over at wherever that number 3 is.
My comms at omnispec.
So pulse carbine, will be -2 because of obscured and your shroud Sam.
Yep.
So 6s to hit. So we get none there at all.
My comm specialist is going to go next, so he's going to fire at your specialist number 3, which I believe you're sniper.
My sniper Pathfinder.
So he's got radium carbine, so I'm long range, -1, and you're obscured for another -1 for 5s to hit. 5s to hit. for 1 hit.
Okay.
What's your toughness?
3.
So it'd be forced to wound, but 6s are better. So that's nothing.
Next up, I'm activating my heavy specialist. He's going to burst cannon over onto this Vanguard here. I'll use 1 command point for more bullets to give me 5 shots, and I'll use my scanner from my comm specialist to give him +1 to hit. So it's -2 because you're obscured and shroud Sam, so I'm now 5s to hit with these shots. So we get 2 hits. I'm strength 5 against your toughness 3, so 3s to wound. So 2 wounds, no penalties to your save.
Yep, so it'll be 4+ saves. 4, both failed.
So 1's discarded, and on a 5+, he's out of action. So nope, he just takes a flesh wound.
So Plasma Calver's going to go next. This is my sniper onto the Pathfinder at the back, which I believe is your sniper. So try and bring him down. 2 shots. I am not going to supercharge. In fact, I will supercharge this. I reroll 1s. That would kill me. So it's going to be 5s to hit, reroll 1s. Both hit.
Cool.
It's going to be 2s to wound you. You're -3, aren't you?
Yeah.
So there'll be no save, so I won't command point that.
I think you're out of command points.
I am indeed out of command points, but it's 2 damage in this, and it's going to be 5s to kill you. Nope, so just a flesh wound.
My last guy to shoot is my comm specialist. Again, just going to burst cannon over onto this guy here. So 5s to hit, now no 6s to hit. 4 shots, no hits.
And my last Vanguard onto the Sniper Specialist. It's just this guy right here.
Yep.
Onto the Sniper Specialist in the back.
Number 3.
Yes.
We are, just so you know guys, we are getting line of sight through under here, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah, but it's a lot of obstruction and a lot of long range as well. So 5s to hit. For 2 hits. Your toughest 3, so it's going to be 4s to wound you.
4s indeed.
6s are better. For now. So my Ruststalker here is going to attack first, as he is the Hammer of Wrath, and he did pile in 3 inches to end up closer to this model, but he's dragging that one into combat as well, and I did charge him, so I can dedicate attacks towards him. So I've got Transonic Razor and Cord Claw, so 2 attacks are going to go with Transonic Razor. That was on the Cord Claw. So I'm -1 to hit you due to your stealth suit. So 2 attacks from the Transonic Razor.
This is going on to which one?
This is going to go into this guy with the Cord Claw onto the back one.
Okay.
So Transonic Razor is going to be 4s to hit. For cocked. Yep.
Go for it.
Yep. For no. And it's going to be strength 4, so it should be 4s to wound you.
4s to wound.
4 wins.
What's the minus?
I don't think there's minus anything on this unless I get a 6. So nope.
Okay, so 3 up. Saved.
Okay.
Just put it over there.
Cord Claw next is going to be 4s. So it does hit. It's going to be 4s to wound you. Any 6s become mortal wounds and dangerous. So it's just a regular wound.
AP?
AP none.
Okay, so 3 up.
Yep.
Made it. So I'll just strike back. A stealth suit gets 2 attacks. They only hit on 5+. And I'm assuming your Shroud Sam has no impact here.
It does not.
So 4 attacks just from the 2 of them. I hit on 5s. 4 no hits.
On to the morale phase, and I do have a nerve check to make. This guy's suffered flesh wounds, and there's no one nearby to back him up, and one of my kill team is dead, meaning on a 6, he fails his nerve test. So he's fine.
Right, in a battle round 1, and that was not great for Tau. Losing our fusion is probably maybe going to cost us, as Ross has 2 multi-wound units they were going to be used for. We do have a lot of DACA and a lot of firepower, but we need to now start outmanoeuvring this AdMech team. With that though, let's move on to battle round 2.
Start battle round 2. I'm going to randomly roll for my canticles because I'm sort of hoping to get Shroud Sam again and get a 4, but anything would be okay, but 4 is going to be big.
It's a 4.
That's Shroud Sam again. So time to roll to see who gets initiative, David. I'm going to roll first. For 7.
7. Don't know why I roll the black dice, but Tau get 8.
Start off battle round 2, and getting Shroud Sam again is excellent, and also David getting initiative is excellent because that allows me to respond to his movement, and I'm really, really happy with that. Yeah, so fantastic result for the AdMech. Let's see how the movement goes.
Very simple for my kill team, they've all advanced. They all have assault weapons, you've got Shroud Sam again, so I'm not going to stand and shoot, I'm just going to try and get a better position. They've all advanced, all the stealth teams and sniper got up here, with one of the Pathfinders being left behind. Ross, what have you done?
So yeah, I'm basically going after your Pathfinder. I've moved aggressively into the middle here. My Sniper Specialist Calver's in there, my Comms is in there as well, and the Radium Carbine behind them. Flesh Wounded regular Vanguard's there as well, and my Rust Stalker has just advanced because you couldn't quite reach anyone because they all flew away. Just the bomb there tied. But I do have a charge to make from my Zealot, Princeps Rust Stalker, who will attempt to charge these two guys. So we're going to resolve this charge from the Zealot Princeps Rust Stalker onto those two guys at the front. Do you want to Overwatch?
Yeah, so I've got 3 burst cannons and I've got the Sniper Pulse Carbine. I'll do the Pulse Carbine separately because the Sniper only get to reroll hits of 1.
Okay.
But for those we've got 12 burst cannons, so hit on 6s. So we get 1, 6, and we wound on 3s. So that's a wound, it's no AP or anything.
Nope, so it'll be 4+ save.
Nailed it. And the Pulse Carbine.
Yep.
Nothing there and no rerolls. So charge time.
Okay. Not measured it yet, but we'll roll the dice, see what we get.
That should be plenty.
Yeah, that's plenty.
So my only shot I really have here though will be this Pathfinder with his Pulse Carbine all the way at your Plasma Caliber in there, your Sniper.
Yeah.
Now you're not obscured, so your Shroud Sam has no effect here.
Yep.
So this will be -1 to hit due to Assault move, because I did advance. But I'm actually going to use my Scanner from my Comm Specialist, as he is within range, to give him +1 to hit.
Okay.
So 2 shots, we hit on 4s. We get 1 hit. I'm really not going to use command points for anything else this turn because my more bullets is essentially been shut down. So I'm just going to command point this. Failed. So I'm down to 1 command point. Wounding on a 3, which we fail, so nothing happens there.
Start of the shooting phase, I am going to Omnispec the Plasma Caliber, so that obviously he ignores any cover and ignores that for for any reason that's needed there. And I would go first with as I've got the only ready, but it is my leader, and he's in range nothing. So I'll activate my Sniper Plasma Caliber next, and I'll use the Comm Specialist to add +1 to hit, meaning he's 2s to hit, and he gets to reroll 1s due to his natural ability, and his only viable target is this poor Pathfinder here.
Okay.
I'm going to try and fry him. So 2s reroll 1s. Get a reroll that 1, this will be tragic if this is another 1. So no, both hit. 2s to win you.
Go for it.
2 wins, you get no save of any kind. I'm supercharged, 2 damage table. It will be forced to take him out of action.
He's out of action.
Fight phase now, so I'm going to go with the Rust Stalker Princeps. Now he is Zealot, so he charged. That's going to turn from 4 attacks to 5 and +1 strength. So dishing up the attacks, 4 of them will go towards your comms, and they will be my Transonic Razor, with 1 being the Cord Claw, just going onto your heavy.
So comms is number 1, heavy is number 2, guys.
So I still have my 2 command points to spend this turn. I'm going to spend them both to do Conquer Doctrine Imperative, which adds +1 to his hit rolls, meaning I will hit on 3s because you're -1 to hit.
Go for it.
Cool, so we'll start with the 4 attacks onto your comms. So it's going to be 3s to hit here.
Go for it.
All but 1. I'm +1 strength now, so it's going to be 3s to injure.
What's your strength? Strength 5?
Strength 4 normally, but it becomes 5.
Go for it.
And any 6s will be a mortal wound. So that'll only be 1 wound.
Okay.
Normal armor save.
So no AP, so 3 up stealth suit. Failed it.
So he's suffered a wound.
Yep, down to 1.
And then I'll do the Cord Claw next, which will be 3s to hit. This on the heavy. Does not hit. Do I spend my last command point to reroll it? I will.
You only had 2.
Oh, and I
you
spent
used 2.
So yeah, none for me.
So after that, there's my 1 wound on that guy. So 4 attacks back, there's 2 attacks piece onto your Infiltrator.
Rust Stalker.
Rust Stalker. So 5s. So we hit with 3 of them. And strength 4, I believe.
So 3s to wounds.
So 3 wounds.
Okay, 4 up saves and 2 wounds.
Nailed it.
Morale phase time, I do have 1 nerve taste to make with this flesh wounded Radium Carbine. On a 6, he fails. He does not. End of the kill team battle round 2 there, and still the Admech are being relentless with their attacks. Didn't do so much in the fight phase, but certainly shooting, I decimated Pathfinder, which is always nice. Outmaneuvering the Tau here is doing quite well, but we'll see how that all turns out as we go into battle round 3. Gonna randomly roll again on the canticles, hoping for 4, but I'll take anything, but really the +1 strength because I'm not really happy with that. 1, which will be incantation. I get to reroll failed nerve tests. Not the greatest, but that'll have to do.
So battle round 3, time to see who gets initiative. Go on, Ross.
Really want to lose this. Possible.
You get a 7, and I get a 10. I actually want initiative.
Okay.
That's the end there of battle round 2 as we know it. Battle round 3, we've now seen Tau has initiative. I'm probably going to be hyper aggressive here. Not feeling the shooting or anything's going my way, I'm just going to see what happens next. So I placed all my counters down. I've actually got a ton of charges that I'm doing straight away. So I'm just going to charge them all in as Ross has no Overwatch. So the first guy, which is my Pathfinder, he's in. Stealth suit. Oh look, they're definitely in. So David's done quite an aggressive sort of charge there to try and beat down this Zealot, which I don't appreciate. I'll attempt to do some movement and charges as well. So my leader has advanced over here to give me control over this objective. My guys in the middle have all just moved together to give me a little bit of area to move around and possibly take other objective markers, while this guy will attempt to charge up to this stealth suit up here. And this Ruststalker will attempt to charge up to that guy as well. So we'll start with the Ruststalker. Now he needs to move 2 inches to get to the bottom, and then to climb he needs to get a further 6, so it's going to be an 8-inch charge to bring me within an inch with the Ruststalker. So 7 inches is going to fail me. I will attempt to reroll that. You have to reroll the whole result though. For 6, so he does fail. He can move 6 inches though towards the model that I would try it, so I'll probably move him up a level. And then this guy will probably need about a 5-inch charge to get up a level and get within an inch. 7 inches, so that will get at least my flesh wounded Vanguard into contact. So this stealth team here and this Pathfinder will do their attacks into your guy here as they charged. So it's 3 attacks in total, from 2 from the stealth suit and 1 from the Pathfinder. Is the
stealth suit no different strength to the Pathfinder?
Yes, so we'll do him. So 2 attacks, hit on 5s for nothing, and the Pathfinder hit on 5s for nothing.
Vanguard, as he made a charge, will get to attack next. So with his Hammer Wrath, I am -1 due to Flesh Wound and -1 due to Stealth Suit. It's going to be 6 instead with 1 attack. Nope.
So Stealth Suit here is going to attack this Princep. So 2 attacks, hit on 5s for nothing. So my Zealot Princep Ruststalker is going to attempt to attack. So he's only got 4 attacks now because he didn't charge. I'm going to put the 3 Transonic Razors into the Pathfinder with the Cord Claw going into the Stealth Suit. So 3 attacks with Transonic Razor, hitting on 3s. For all hit. Wounding you on 3s because you're toughest 3, I'm strength 4. Sure am.
Okay, so 2 wounds. That 6 is a mortal wound, so
okay, so that's ignored.
Yep, so it'll be 3s because you suffered a flesh wound.
You're right. So he's out of action.
And the Cord Claw onto the Stealth Suit, -1 to hit because you are stealth, so it's going to be 4s to hit. I'm going to use my last command point. I believe you can reroll in separate phase. We'll just check that. So yeah, I can use the reroll again because it's different phase, so 4 stitch ya. Nope.
And then my last guy is going to put his 2 attacks into your Vanguard.
Okay, okay.
So I'll be hitting on 4s now because you're flesh wounded.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s with 2 attacks for nothing. I'm going to save my command point. Sorry guys, it wouldn't have been +1 to hit, but still missed anyway.
Into morale phase, no broken tests yet. David is almost at the 50% mark. I would have to take a nerve test for this Vanguard, but he does have a guy within 2 inches of him. Bring up to leadership 7, and I get -1 due to 1 casualty, rounded 6, so I'm okay.
Right, aggression, I don't know if it's paid off or not paid off, but we're about to go into battle round 4, which could be the penultimate battle round. So I think Tau are going to think, what can we achieve? Let's see how it goes. Let's see who gets initiative.
Start of battle round 4 here, so I'm going to generate canticles. Part of me really wants to do Liturgy of Electromancer, but there's no way David will stay in combat with me to allow me to get chance of mortal wounds on him. So we'll just go with random generation, hoping for Shroud Slam to be defensive. 6 will be Benediction of the Messiah. I reroll 1s to hit in the shooting phase.
Give us some dice rolls, so we might as well just work out the initiative.
Okay. So I really want to lose this again. Possible.
6, and Tau will seize initiative.
We're now on to battle round 4. Yep, I lost initiative again, and I'm delighted. Being able to respond to stealth teams really is the best way to handle them. Basically, David needs to go first, see what he does, as we go into the movement of battle round 4.
So I've finished up my movement for Tau. I've just kind of split my team up a little bit, trying to pick off any stragglers we possibly can.
Okay, for my movement, a bit more cowards in some way, but trying to get these points in case this game ends. My zealot has just moved here to secure this objective. This guy is fearing for his life, so I'm just going to hide him so he can't be shot. My Rothstalker here stayed still to secure this point. I still have a whole team in here, 3 guys, one of them securing, and they've all made ready. And my leader's going to attempt a charge onto this guy on this platform. So David, do you want to overwatch?
Yeah, and I'll for greater good everyone that's getting involved, because they're all within 6 inches of each other.
Yep.
So that'll give me a total of 12 attacks. So we're going to be hitting on 6s. So we get 3 6s. Wounding on 3s, so I'm assuming your toughness 3.
Yep.
So that's 2 wounds.
2 4-ups.
Nailed them.
So it's pretty much going to be like a 3-inch charge here.
And look, he is in.
So the only readies in this kill team at the moment really is these guys here. So I'm going to start with the Plasma Calver Sniper, who's going to target this stealth suit here.
Go for it.
So you're -1 to hit, bringing me to force. I will use, basically Omnispec, though won't be any advantage, will go basically on 10, doesn't give me anything.
Cool.
Comms I will bring into 3s, and I'll use carefully into 2s, and I am re-rolling 1s. So 2s, reroll 1s, and I will supercharge. So both hit.
Cool.
And it's going to be 2s to wound you. For
cool.
2 wounds, straight through your armour.
Yep, no save.
2 damage, means it's going to be forced to slay. I will use my tactical reroll for the damage to kill him.
He is gone. So my stealth suit here is going to shoot at your Princeps within half range, but you are obscured due to the objective, so that will be 5s to hit, but I will use my scanner ability to give me +1 to hit. So I hit on 4s again. So we get 1 hit, and we will wound you on 3s for a wound.
Okay, 4-up save.
Nailed it.
So my Vanguard Alpha does have the Hammer of Wrath, so he's going to strike first onto the stealth team. Hits on 4s usually, but you're -1 to hits, it's going to be 5s to hit you. For 2 hits.
Nice.
But I'm strength 3, but due to rad saturation you become toughness 3, so 4s to wound. Okay.
2 wins, no saves.
No saves, so it's only 1, because it only causes 1 damage.
Yep. Did you factor in your -1 to hit?
I did.
Cool, perfect.
Okay. Just a flesh wound.
So my guy's going to strike back. I'll get -1 to hit here, so I'm hitting on 6s because I have a flesh wound. So 6s to hit. We hit with 1 and a...
Other one's a 1.
Yep, so we only hit with 1 of them.
Yep.
And it'll be 3s to wound. Some strength 4. Whoa.
Whoa.
Sorry guys.
It's gone.
3s to wound for nothing. So break test to make. Only the Tau have to do that, which they fail, so they are broken.
So I have 1 nerve test to make with the flesh wounded Vanguard here. He will fail on a 6. So he's fine.
So I've got a nerve test to take as well, so let's get it ready. And then nerve test to take, firstly on this guy, on a 4+ is bad. So he is shaken. I'm just going to command point it because why not, I've got 1 left. He's still shaken. And then my last guy up top, again 4+ is bad, so he is fine.
That's the end of battle round 4 for the Admech, and it's still been absolutely unrelentless onto the Tau, killing one of their team and also now controlling just about most of the points on this round, and flesh wounding another one really is making them the Tau less efficient, and they are broken as well. So yeah, we are at the end of battle round 4. David will have to roll now to determine whether the game will go on a 3+ it will.
It will, but I'm going to concede because there's no feasible possible way of me bringing this back.
Yeah.
So Ross,
good game,
bud. Let's have a thought. So guys, there you have it. Tau just could not cut it. I think Shroud Sam for 2 turns was brutal.
Yeah, so I really fear that Tau sort of movement stealth team one. They're hard to hit, they've got great movement and generally quite tough to bring down, but having Shroud Sam for 2 turns really helped. Sniping your leader immediately,
yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, was very, very important. Having comms and Omnispec paid off massively. Can't stress that enough. Yeah, so I was generally quite pleased with it. No more I can say on that.
There's not more. Tau, we never really got started. We turned on straight away with the fusion. I think we killed a guy. That was absolutely. We didn't even kill a guy, did we?
No, you didn't. I killed myself in the first
time. Yeah, you killed yourself, that was it. Yeah, we just didn't get the ball rolling. Tau didn't get into full swing. We got very unlucky. I think whenever you're -1 to hit against Space Marines, that seems to be okay. They can take it. -1 to hit against your armies with your 4 or 5+, it is difficult to try and get your shots through. Tau usually have an easier time with that, however, because you can usually chuck more dice, which increases your chances, but not today.
I'd also say probably the most important thing about when you play a stealth team is you need to go second. Me being able to respond to your movement was probably absolutely vital.
Exactly.
And I think it was just about every battle round, which was
pretty much
unfortunate for you.
Yeah. Either way though guys, we do hope you enjoyed this. We had a lot of fun with it. It's always good getting Kill Team out of the go. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Please let us know what you thought about this one in the comments down below, as I said. We've got our links as well to our Facebook page, YouTube, our Patreon page. So if you want to support the channel, grow our content, get more of this stuff for you, it's all there to see. So with that, hope you join us for another Tabletop Assault Battle Report.